Welcome to the Cutting Edge Studio. My name is Bruce Charliglio, and I'm here today to introduce you to cutting edge marketing and give you some insight into the services we offer. Let me start by telling you a little bit about what we do. Cutting edge marketing helps you to harness the power of video and social media to effectively communicate your marketing message to your targeted audience. Let's explore that statement a little bit deeper. The power of video. The Associated Press recently made a statement that video has overtaken the written word and is now considered to be today's most accepted form of communication. The fact is, people have become lazy. They're not willing to invest the amount of effort it requires to read paragraph after paragraph of text. If you want to see proof of this, just consider the current condition of the magazine industry, the newspaper industry, and even the book publishing industry. At the very same time, websites like YouTube are exploding in popularity. They allow you to publish video content on the web for the world to view, and the best part about this is they're free. People enjoy being entertained. Most of us grew up with television, and video is just an extension of television. We trained ourselves to love television. Thereby, we love video. People love watching video. That's the very foundation on which we founded Cutting Edge Marketing. The fact that people love video. The data proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that if you deliver your strategic message via a state-of-the-art video, your message will be easy to understand, easy to remember, and it will help differentiate you from your competitors. Let's take a look at some of the most common uses of video as a form of marketing communications. Let's start with a video brochure. Let's compare the cost of a video brochure to that of a traditional printed brochure. When you consider the design costs, the printing costs, the delivery costs, the time delay in getting that message to your prospective customer, and then finally the timeliness of the message itself once it does actually reach your prospective customer, you'll find that video is actually cheaper than the cost of a printed brochure and has proven to be much more effective in delivering a marketing message. So let's take a look at an example of a video brochure.
You're doing business in the 21st century, so why you're trying to run your distribution business with software designed decades ago? Are you puzzled by all the software offerings that claim they were designed for distribution businesses, but in fact, just don't seem to truly understand the way your business operates? Puzzled by all the software vendors who claim they are distribution experts, but don't seem to know the difference between a wave pick and a guitar pick? Puzzled by software that offers very little out-of-the-box functionality and then tries to hold you ransom when you want to add optional add-on capabilities? Navex has solved the puzzle for distribution businesses that want today's functionality and performance with no surprises. Navex is the fully integrated ERP software solution powered by the Microsoft Dynamics platform that is specifically designed for wholesale distributors. Navex empowers you to focus your efforts on providing added value to your customers by lowering costs, increasing productivity, and optimizing the daily operating processes without requiring costly additional software or third-party add-ons. Contact us today to learn more about how Navex can help you solve your day-to-day business challenges. Your only remaining puzzle will be why you didn't act sooner.
That was an example of a video brochure. Time for a few quick fun facts. Did you know that 60 hours of video is uploaded to YouTube alone every single minute of every single day? Did you know that every single day on YouTube alone, more than 4 billion videos are watched? Billion with a B. Here is another example of a video brochure.
When a power outage strikes, you want your power back on fast. An automatic standby power generator is your best defense against prolonged power outages. Serving both residential and commercial customers, Corbin Electrical Services sells, installs, and maintains the finest Generac automatic standby power generators. For more than 30 years, our well-trained staff and our commitment to quality and outstanding customer service has built us an unparalleled reputation as the go-to guys for backup power generators.
It's great to go into somebody's home or business and sit down and discuss a particular problem they may be having, and then creatively come up with a solution to that problem.
When we install your Generac generator, we start from a well-stocked and fully organized warehouse that is designed for quick dispatch and service. Our trucks are specialized, equipped and stocked with everything needed for an efficient and professional installation.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we're ready to take your call. And we have someone in the field, no matter what the conditions are, ready to service you. We are truly a full-service company.
At your home, safety and care are our priorities. We install the equipment carefully and ensure that all connections are secure and thoroughly tested. We then walk you through the entire installation, making sure you are 100% familiar with the equipment and how to use it. We provide you with instructions and maintenance schedules and answer any questions.
And here's where Corbin Electrical Services is different and definitely stands out. We genuinely care about our customers and know that they have to be able to rely on us. We also know that if we're not there, the customers have a choice. They can go elsewhere. We want to be there for our customers when they need us. When a customer calls, we're going to do everything we can to respond to that customer as quickly as they need us.
We don't leave you after the installation. Our large, well-trained staff is on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, ready for any emergency. We are well-stocked with Generac generator parts and equipment to get you back in service fast. And we're local, so we can get to your home or business in no time. Corbin Electrical Services, 699 Tennant Road, Manalapan, New Jersey. We help you sleep well at night.
That was an example of a video brochure. Time for a few more quick fun facts. Did you know that according to the statistical brain, in 2002, a study was done and found the average attention span of the average person to be 12 seconds. In 2012, they repeated that study and found the average person's attention span had decreased to 8 seconds. Ironically, a goldfish has an attention span of 9 seconds. Another great use of video in marketing is when you sell a product or service that requires the customer to put some level of trust in your company. There is no better way to help establish trust than utilizing a testimonial video. Having an existing customer talk about your products or services helps build confidence in a prospective customer's mind. A good testimonial video should appear truthful, unscripted, and convincing. Here is an example of a customer testimonial video.
Hello, my name is Bill Chaneller. I'm the IS manager for Twinings North America. In that capacity, I'm responsible for all technology for the North American operations. Here at Twinings North America, we are the sales and distribution arm for some of the finest teas in the world. Twinings North America is a wholly owned subsidiary of Twinings of London. We distribute their specialty tea products, black teas, green teas, herbals, and chai, throughout the North American market. Depending on the research and sales data that you happen to peruse, you will notice that Twinings North America is typically the number one or number two fastest growing and largest specialty tea company in North America. The business team at Clients First worked very effectively for us. They understood our business operation through aggressive question and answer sessions. We went through a process where we created functional requirements and an enterprise design document to determine where our business needed resource or application or tools to eliminate excessive waste being created by lack of tools and by an antiquated system. Some of the partners at Clients First were very effective in understanding how our business operated, and more importantly, how the Navision tool would be able to be leveraged against our business to help us be more effective, to help us to satisfy our rapid growth, and to be able to install a platform that would continue to grow with us. I think one of the benefits that I have in dealing with Clients First is that through the FRED document, the functional requirements and enterprise design, through our conversations, through our meetings, it wasn't, we can do. It was, why do you want to do that? Okay, that does make sense, or here's another perspective you might want to take when thinking about that. But when we came down to it, when we put a plan together, the plan was executable, and it was satisfying to the business. So I think in working with the team at Clients First, they weren't yes men.
That was an example of a testimonial video. Time for another quick fun fact. Google's research shows that in search engine results, video has a 42% higher click-through rate than text results. This video, the one you're watching right now, is an example of a trade show video. We captured your attention, and we're talking about the services that we offer. Time for another fun fact. According to Cisco, by the year 2016, more than 52% of the internet traffic in North America will be people viewing videos. Demonstrating your product on video makes it much easier to understand. When you have a complex product or service that's difficult to explain, video is the answer. Demonstrating a product on video makes it much easier to understand. A well-scripted demonstration can accomplish in seconds what would require page after page of text, which no one's going to read anyhow. Taking this same thought a little bit further, instead of just providing a demonstration, you can also use video for training of your customers, your employees, or anyone else. The best part about using video for training is that it's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and people can repeat it, listen to it over and over again until they completely understand the message. Here is an example of a video demonstration.
Elements of the budget or last year's budget or historical figures from NavX into Excel to support those who may be budgeting. Let's spend a few moments talking about the general journal, or for that matter, journals in general, because all the journals in the system tend to approach the activity in the same way, which helps make you and your fellow workers efficient. You don't have to learn special journal activity for special areas of the system. First of all, it's very powerful that you can make one-line journal entries and have both sides of the journal entry recorded. You see on the left-hand side we have account types and account numbers, and on the right-hand side we have the balancing account for the other side of the transaction. This, of course, is useful if you have a two-line journal entry. If you have a multi-line journal entry, you simply leave the balance account type and the balance account number blank and enter all the lines individually. Which means you can pick travel, admin, and West in your entry. There is no need to have that predefined in the chart of accounts. Or we could pick travel, sales, and central in our entry. So any of these combinations can exist, and yes, the combinations can be limited. If executive doesn't go with EU, we can filter for that.
Okay, so that was a video demonstration. So let's consider the top 3 reasons to put video on your website. Number 1, it increases your SEO. Google has figured out that people are much more likely to watch a minute and a half video than they are to read hundreds and hundreds of words on a web page. Thereby, Google will give higher rankings to a video than they will to a traditional web page. It increases the stickiness of your website. Having a video on your web page is sure to hold the viewer's attention much better than just text. Increased stickiness on your website means longer on-page viewing, which means better statistics, better rankings by the Google algorithm. In addition to that, it gives you an opportunity to effectively communicate your message to your potential customer. And finally, the third reason to put video on your website is it creates a controlled introduction to your company. Instead of relying on salesperson after salesperson to memorize a message which they likely get wrong time after time, you can create a message that's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, always accomplishes exactly what you want it to accomplish, says word for word exactly what you want it to say, and thereby leaves the impression you want upon your potential customers. We call this the 24/7 salesperson. The best part about this salesperson is they never take a day off, they don't call in sick, and they never ask for a raise. Speaking of websites, let's talk about the effectiveness of websites. The most recent statistic shows that most people will take 2 to 3 scrolls to get to a bottom of a web page. However, they will read that entire web page in less than 8 seconds. Another statistic shows that with 111 words on a web page, the average viewer will read about 49% of those words. Now, if you increase the number of words on that page to 593, the viewer will actually only read 28% of those words. So that means the more words on the page, the less words the viewer actually reads. So regardless of all that, the average length of time that a viewer takes to read 100 words on a web page is just 4.4 seconds. Now, have you ever tried to read 100 words in 4.4 seconds? Not many people can do this. Why not consider placing a video on the homepage of your website? This is sure to increase the stickiness of your homepage. Here's an example of how to greet people as they land on the homepage of your website. Take it away. so that was an example of putting a video on the home page of your own website to keep people engaged and teach them a little bit more about what you do. But you can also place a video on someone else's website. So here's an example of a video that was created to place on a popular business networking website that's designed to drive traffic back to your own website. Here's that video.